autismo. McDonald.
Number 2 died and he didn't even say a single word. How disappointing. But getting revenge isn't really my style.
You're leaving yourself open to attacks. Does a guy like you get rattled after losing allies?
Stark! Hey, Stark! What do you think you're doing? Aren't you gonna get revenge? Just look at you!
Didn't I say it wasn't my style? Forget it. Lord Eisen has no intention of helping us out. These guys are tough. I don't care anymore. Somebody's gonna die if we keep fighting like this. So let's just go home and take a nap.
Come on, Stark! Are you totally crazy? You're the Primera! Start acting like it! Stop trying to look all cool and go do something already! Why do you think Lord Eisen did it, huh? Why do you suppose he gave you that number? He believes in you! Why else would he do it? If you don't want to see any more of us die, then you gotta get out there and fight!
I guess you're right. Let's go. Stark.
It can be hard to be at your sword's beck and call. Play some kids' games with me. Win and you live, lose and you die. It's selfish that way. So, let's play to the death, shall we? Hey, let's do that again.
Strike back. That hurt. What the? You...
I wasn't hiding anything at all. My Katen Kyokotsu just wasn't up to it earlier. That's why I get tired of playing with this child. My Katen Kyokotsu can take a child's game and actually turn it into reality. It makes all the rules. Anyone who steps inside Katen Kyokotsu's realm of spiritual pressure is forced to obey what already has been established in it, including me. Appreciate the light of this. Well then, I guess we'd better get going. But then, the very moment that you start a war, you'll both...
Getting revenge isn't really my style. Your sleeve.
I'm over here.
I see.
What kind of game is this? Miss! You missed me. Hey, let's do that again. Behind you.
I almost
Care to try me? No hard feelings. Whoever wins. Humans and Soul Reapers and even Arankars think of their friends in the same way. We all think and worry about the same things. I get it. I do. There's always a hill to die on. I'm sure you've got one too. Thing is, yours and mine are in conflict. The reason that I'm fighting is so that I can protect something. That's why I have no choice. I'll have to take your life. That hurt. Over. Not a fan of schoolyard games? Out of the way. How's your tag game? Well, ready or not. No hard feelings. Whoever wins. That was close. Here we go. It's my turn. Shut up. The real fight starts now. What'll it do? I told you the rules. Motto number 78. Zangerin! My enemy. Win and you live. Lose and you die. It's selfish like that. My sword is dear to me, but I admit it's hard to be at its beck and call. Yes. Guess I should. One of us is faster, shall we? There's no going back now. I see. Care to try me? Not a fan of schoolyard games? Fine. Time for the final blow. Here I come. Care to play? No hard feelings. Whoever wins. Strike back. That was close. How many times is this? We might still make it. I could keep this up forever. Sheesh. A little overeager there. Not a fan of schoolyard games? It's my turn. It's time for King of the Hill. Here I come. Out of the way. Strike back. You can still make it. Strike back. Very nice. Care to try me? Strike back. Care to play? Strike so brave. I told you the rules. Motto number 78. Zangerin! So, you had another trick up your sleeve. Whew. Sorry, Lord Eisen. It seems I won't be able to repay you.
Kaname, tell me this. Why did you become a Soul Reaper?
Revenge. Didn't you ever wonder about the reasons behind it? Did you never ask why someone would join such an organization? One that had murdered his dearest friend.
For so long, I thought it was about justice. All this time, I always labored under the impression that what you wanted most was to honor your friend's passion for justice.
That's exactly right. It was about justice.
So why?
Then tell me what justice is! To forgive the one who murdered a beloved friend? That would certainly be virtuous. But are they the same? Is virtue justice? No! To continue living in peace without seeking to avenge the dead is vice!
I've always been aware of the fact that you hated the world. Those words you told me, they belonged to your friend. For all that time, you continued to hide your true intentions.
You still want to fight? You're too much of a threat! I will become justice incarnate!
I'll smash you!
I'm still too slow.
Be still!
Don't get smart.
I'll strike you! I was glad that you weren't a saint. That you weren't the type of man who'd merely pretend and claim to love the world even after everything that you'd lost. And that's the reason I decided to become a true friend to you. I'd hoped you might someday come to love the world again. I kept wondering, what could I do as a friend to make that happen? Too slow. Take this! You will be slain. Not to you. All right. Kaname, at that time, I noted that there was a small untruth in your words. Several times I noticed that you mentioned the world that she loved. But I also observed that you never called it the world you love. I understood. I thought, he says that because it's clear that he hates the world. I understood more than enough. No. Actually, it was a bit different. I was glad. Anyone who'd lost a loved one was bound to feel the same way. You see, I was glad that you weren't a saint, that you weren't someone who claimed to love the world even after what you'd lost. And that's the reason I decided to become a true friend to you. I will not go down so easily. Strike back!
You're no threat to me!
I have only just begun!
What you're doing is
You're mine!
Your resistance is unsightly.
I
See the light!
Hang on just a moment longer. If you knew sadness, I would embrace it. If I knew joy, then you would share it with me. If you went astray, I would correct you. If you made a mistake, I would forgive you. When you had nowhere else to go, I would become the refuge you needed. All this so that this man who could no longer love the world might love it again.
Your resistance is unsightly. Your resistance is unsightly.
Kaname!
Let's put an end to this, Sergeant. Your resistance is unsightly.
You're mine!
What you're doing is pointless.
With this!
Your resistance resistance is unsightly.
You're mine!
What you're doing is pointless. Settle!
At that time, I noted that there was a small untruth in your words. Several times I noticed that you mentioned the world that she loved. But I also observed that you never called it the world you love. I understood. I thought, he says that because it's clear that he hates the world. I understood more than enough. No. Actually, it was a bit different. I was glad. Anyone who'd lost a loved one was bound to feel the same way. You see, I was glad that you weren't a saint, that you weren't someone who claimed to love the world even after what you'd lost. And that's why. That's the reason I decided to become a true friend to you. If you knew sadness, I would embrace it. If I knew joy, then you would share it with me. If you went astray, I would correct you. If you made a mistake, I would forgive you. When you had nowhere else to go, I would become the refuge you needed. All this so that this man who could no longer love the world might love it again. Kalame!
Let's put an end to this, Sajin. Justice isn't something that can be expressed with words.
Forgive me, Iba. Forgive me, Shuhei. Forgive me, Kaname. But I can't do it. I can't cut him.
What? You're not him. You're not Captain Tosin. Not anymore. The Tosin who was blind. He would have dodged an attack like this one. Reap. Kateshini.
Something's not right. No, it wasn't supposed to be like this. I can't see. I can't see anything. Anything. Why? 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 Sajin. Shuhei.
Don't talk. Your hollow powers are enabling you to continue to breathe, but your throat has been torn. You don't need to talk right now. Kaname, earlier, before the battle began, you said that you knew all along that we'd eventually have to cross swords. To tell you the truth, I was thinking the same thing as we fought. I suppose Shuhei was as well. Our relationship has been superficial until now. So I suppose that we were destined. One day, to cross swords and to truly get to know each other. I'm not saying not to hate me or put aside your grudge. Just don't let your hunger for revenge change who you are. Just as it was with the loss of your friend for you, to lose you now would leave me with an immense hole in my heart.
Thank you, Sajin. Shuhei, let me take a good look at your face. I can still see now, thanks to the effects of hollowification. I want to see it. I want to look at your face while I still can.
Captain! Captain! Eisen!
Out of my way. Step aside, Gin. I'm only here in order to seek revenge on Eisen.
Tell the truth. Do you really believe that any of us would simply get out of the way? And besides, I've always wanted to fight against you at least once, Captain Hirako.
That's enough, Gin. Let's end this.
What did you say?
Lord Eisen.
Fact is, you've served your purpose. Looks like you people were not worthy of fighting under me. Gin, Kaname, let's go. I never imagined, after all the trouble I went through assembling you Espadas, that all your powers would be so incredibly inferior to mine. Now then, let's begin. The 13 court guard squads, plus all you phony Arankars.